going down? It's DJ Pain One for BeatStars.com. And here's a topic that keeps coming up just in different contexts. The common denominator is how producers and their products are viewed and valued in today's marketplace. Now, I received a few YouTube comments on a video I uploaded some years ago. And in the video, myself, Godzilla, and Ivan Rivera pretty much expressed that given the saturation of the production market, largely by producers who don't necessarily understand the business of production or the multiple revenue streams available to them, it becomes increasingly difficult for producers, career producers, to compete with aspiring producers who are more than willing to give their product up for free, mostly based on a lack of information. Now, I think I've run the whole free beats topic into the ground. Maybe not, I don't know. But just for people with amnesia, I've never said all instances of giving away free beats are bad and that you always have to get paid with money rather than some type of barter system for every single track that you make. What I would personally like for producers is more information, more knowledge, more of an understanding of how they can exploit their own talents and make a living off of all their hours and days and weeks and months of hard work and their investment in equipment, in advertising, and so forth. Now, the comments I received on YouTube expressed that producers should not expect to be paid for beats because, well, records aren't selling anymore. So if the rapper or singer buying the beats isn't making any money off of their record sales, why should the producer expect to receive money? And my dumbass replied, "Please forgive me, I was at a layover in Turkey. I had a whole bunch of travel over the last month and a half, so had a lot of layovers and Netflix wasn't working." Anyway, I replied by saying if a product or service is delivered, then the person providing that product or service should be paid, regardless of whether or not the person receiving it is making money from it. You know, I don't go to a store and say, I'm not going to pay for these apples because I can't make any money off them. I'm just going to eat them. And have the cashier say, yeah, you know what, you're right, just take them. My mind is always blown when these very simple principles of commerce can't be agreed on by people. But let me just offer this, and I'm betting you this. If this person making these comments or anybody who shares these sentiments has or has ever had a 9-to-5 and his boss shorted him, let's say, a month's pay because business was down, he wouldn't be happy about it. Nobody would. Why? Because this person worked these hours already. You know, there's an expectation that an employer pays an employee a dollar amount for doing a job. In fact, there are laws governing this practice. So if a boss couldn't pay him for the hours during that month's work, he should not have scheduled him to work those hours. And certainly if he's working all those hours and customers are coming in asking for free products and services from the company he works for, he's not just going to give that stuff away. But, you know, that's different from a rapper expecting free beats from producers, right? Because a bunch of people who don't understand that being an aspiring rapper is the same as being a small business owner say so. An unfortunately large percentage of aspiring music professionals do not see themselves as business entities. They just see themselves as creative talents who are one SoundCloud upload away from a Drake deal. Small businesses in reality make big investments, and most of all, the majority of them fail. And most rappers and producers fail too. And that's further proof that rappers, producers, and small businesses are all one and the same. Yet there's an unwillingness in the music world to pay for services such as production or graphic design or engineering if the artist needing the service isn't collecting a big paycheck off of their album. Somehow they've forgotten the definition of investment. Investing is paying now and receiving later. Pay for beats now, have faith that your song will sell later. But a lot of them want to play it safe instead of truly believing that one day their investment will pay off because they are hardworking and talented. Now, as I've said before, if you don't believe in yourself as a musician enough to take risks and invest in your music career, then fall back and let the rest of us work. Oh yeah, I'm so mean. Here's the happy part. Now turn to the producer, rapper, or songwriter standing next to you and say, I value your time, energy, and expertise. And that is how you heal the world. You're welcome.